List of best-selling albums.
This is a list of the world's best-selling albums. The criteria are that the figure must have been published by a reliable source and the album must have sold at least 20 million copies worldwide. This list can contain any types of albums, including studio albums, greatest hits, compilations, various artists, soundtracks and remixes. All albums included on this list have their available claimed figure, S, supported by at least 30% in certified copies. The percentage amount of certified sales needed increases the newer the album is, so albums released before 1975 are only expected to have their claimed figures supported by at least 30% in certified copies. However, newer albums, such as 21 and Come Away With Me, are expected to have their claimed figures supported by at least 70% in certified copies. Certified copies are sourced from available online databases of local music industry associations. This is the reason why albums such as The Sound of Music, Parallel Lines, Spirits Having Flown, Janet, Relieve, The Color of My Love, Human Clay, and Back to Black, have not been included on this list. As a result of the methodology that the American and Canadian certification awarding bodies, the RIAA and Music Canada, use, each disc in a multi-disc set is counted as one unit towards certification, leading to many double albums on the list, such as Pink Floyd's The Wall and The Beatles' The Beatles, being certified with a number double the number of copies sold there. Such albums have the certifications for the number of copies, not discs, shipped indicated. Conversely, the American certification level for double albums that fit onto one compact disc, such as the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, reflect the actual number of copies sold. The figures given do not take into account the resale of used albums. Michael Jackson's Thriller, estimated to have sold between 51 to 65 million copies worldwide, is the best-selling album. Although sales estimates for Thriller have been as high as 110 million copies, these sales figures are unreliable. Jackson also currently has the highest number of albums on the list with 5, Madonna follows up with 4 while the Beatles and Whitney Houston each have 3.
Legend.
Groupings are based on different sales benchmarks, the highest being for claims of at least 40 million copies, and the lowest being for claims of 20 to 29 million copies. Albums are listed in order of number of copies sold and thereafter by the artist's first name.
40 million copies or more.
Market's order within the table is based on the number of compact discs sold in each market, largest market at the top and smallest at the bottom.
Timeline of the highest-selling albums.
WWIT is unclear whether this sales figure refers to worldwide sales or US sales. SMTTHE exact year in which Tapestry regained the title of best-selling album of all time, if it ever regained it at all, is unclear. The album's 1976 sales claim is therefore only listed to be inclusive, as it is plausible that Tapestry had overtaken The Sound of Music in sales during this time.